dinner recipe is pretty simple. I'm just going to grill up some steaks, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to do homemade potato chips or if I'm going to do homemade French fries, steak and fries. Probably sound good. But I'm not going to show you how I grill my steak, but what I will show you is how I make my own marinade for my steaks. Okay. So for this, you're going to need red wine vinegar, olive oil, not a lot, just a little, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, okay, lemon juice, and then for my seasonings, I'm trying this new seasoning that I have. It came with, we're trying out these Omaha steaks. So this is an Omaha steak seasoning. So we're going to give this a shot in marinade and see how it turns out. I'm going to put a decent amount of that in. And ground white pepper. This seasoning already has onion and garlic in it, so I will not be adding anything extra to it. I think what's added to it is perfectly fine. Alrighty, I'll let you guys have a look. Okay, and this is my own steak marinade. And here's the big boy that I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna tap all the, make sure it's dry. Gonna cut it up into thirds and tenderize it a bit and marinate it. And that's all there is to it. And then when it comes to the grilling, I have a cast iron grill thing that I use, and it's just cooked to how we prefer our steaks, which is usually anywhere from medium rare to medium. Okay. This is not a Omaha steak, as you can see by the Wegmans label on here, but unfortunately I have already taken out this steak before the Omaha steaks got here, but I am going to be trying the Omaha steak seasoning with the steak to see how it turns out. Okay. So here I have my steaks. They are all dried up, rinsed and dried up, all the blood washed off and dried, and cut and tenderized. And now I'm going to place them one at a time in the bowl, pouring a little bit of marinade in between each. And then once I'm done with that, I will seal it up, and in the fridge it goes for an hour. Usually the longer the better, but I kind of waited a little too long on these. I might just let them go for 2 hours and start this at 4:30. I was going to go ahead and do homemade French fries. Now, I do not have a proper French fry cutter, so unfortunately I do have to cut these by hand, but they are not going to be uniformed. I am nowhere near to be a professional cutter, nor do I try to be. So how I do it when I cut them, cut it in half like this, we wrap them to the side. Flip it around, check for anything icky that might have to be cut off. have a bowl of cold water over here to the side to drop them in. Like I said, these are not going to be uniformed. I'll cut the same, and I don't care. But I do understand that that means that they're not going to cook the same in the fryer. I get it, but I'm not a professional. I'm just going to cut the rest of it. Okay? And that's how I cut those. And then I rinse them about 3 or 4 times, making sure all the starch is off. And I usually lay them out on a paper towel, let them dry, put a pot on the stove with some vegetable oil or whatever, canola oil, whatever you prefer to use. And they usually take a few minutes because it's raw potato. So, yeah, stay tuned. Okay, got my pot of oil going on the stove for my fries. I have my steaks out, you know, getting up to room temp. I'm using the thermometer just a little bit inward, just to check the temperature of the oil. The temperature should be at least 350 before you put the potatoes in. It's only at 160. So we still got a little ways to go. The oil is currently at 350, so we're going to pop the fries in. For those of you who are asking, why don't I just use a deep fryer? The answer to that question is simply, I don't have one. So I use what I have on hand, okay? So I was originally going to use my cast iron pan for my steaks, but my husband's in the bathroom, and I don't need to go further. When men go to the bathroom, they certainly take forever. But my cast iron pan is in a part of the cupboard that I can't bend down to get. So, but like I said, though, I'm not going to be showing you how I grill my steaks or anything, because steaks are all about preference. How you like them cooked, how, you know, I'm sorry, I tend to stutter. I have a stutter, and I can't always help that. But like if you like them pan fried, or if you like them, prefer them grilled, or you know, some like them well done, medium well, whatever your preference may be. But okay, so now we're gonna let these the fries do their thing. My pan is hot enough for my steaks, so I'm gonna get the steaks going, and we'll be back when everything is done. My fries are done. We're just now going to let the oil absorb out of them. And my steaks are just about done as well. Okay. Steaks are done. Just letting them rest. Okay, dinner is ready. Let's take a peek. Steak. And homemade French fries.
Ooh.
How's that steak, bud?
It was yummy.
How's your French fries?
Mm-hmm.
Try one. I eat one too.
So good.
Yummy French fry?
Yeah.
And there you go. Another yummy meal at home. Have a good night.